Okay, let's take a look at the filters now. So we did touch on them earlier. Okay, so that's fully open. We have 6, 12, 18 or 24 dB slopes. Obviously nothing's going to change when I do that. Lock the resonance up, so 50%. So you can modulate that through there. Nice little trick. Anyway, let's have a listen to it. So let's go to 24. So obviously the 6 sounds rougher or grittier. As you go up, it gets smoother. Okay, let's take a look at the filters on the Voyager. So if you've seen my Model D versus Voyager video, you'll have seen this before. So I'll just run through it quickly. This filter is different than any other synthesizer I've ever come across. It's got a dual low pass or a high pass stroke low pass mode. So dual low pass, what you have is coming out of the outputs. The keen-eyed of you might notice that I've changed the outputs there. That's to put it into stereo now, just to demonstrate this a little bit more effectively. You have dual low pass mode, so the sort of central cutoff frequency there, and then you have a space in between the left and right filters. So at the minute the space is 0, so you're going to get a mono signal. The mono signal is the same thing's coming out of both, right? Okay. So if I increase the spacing, you're now getting a stereo signal, and you're getting different. Different out of each. So let's just try this, change the resonance up. So you can hear one speaker is changing, and that's so filter A, as it were, is giving the cutoff here. Filter B is going below it, same as or above it. So one ear is sort of constant and the other ear is moving. But it sounds a bit like it wafts in and out between the two of them, because obviously there'll be similarities in both. So let's turn the resonance up. So one ear stays the same because this isn't changing. One ear is going higher, same, lower. But if you change the cutoff now, they both change. So effectively you've got one central and you've got one going above and below, and as you change the cutoff, they're both moving. So get some crazy effects. Okay, high pass, low pass. So what you effectively get, you get a mono signal coming out of the two of them, but you've got a high pass and you've got a low pass, so you get like a band pass effect. The spacing is the width of the band pass. Get thinner, really thin. Thicken it up. So I'm increasing the space in there, making it smaller. So yeah, a lot different to the Sub 37 in that respect. But let's try and get it back to dual mono. So you can hear the spacings of the spacing's different. So to make sure it's the same, I'll turn the resonance up. There you go. Mono signal now. Although when I turn it up again, higher, it gets more difficult to get it exactly mono, which is why in the previous part of this video I had that just coming out of mono. Makes life easy for me. Okay, so we saw on the Sub 37 that it had the different modes, had 6, 12, 18 and 24 dB. We do have that here, but we have to go into the edit functions. On page 4 of the edit functions. Normally got to flick through a few menus to get it, or for a few screens, but because I've been playing with it, it comes straight onto it. So what we'll do is we'll put it back into mono, so that otherwise, because if let's just show you, if we go into here, I've got filter A and filter B, and you can change the poles of filter A and filter B. So you can have one at 3 pole, one at 1 pole. So what I've just showed you is only the start of what you can really do with those filters. But I don't tend to use it that much, to be honest. It's, you know, I think it's the accessing the actual menus makes it sort of less doable, or less, you know, you don't really want to be doing that. Why you buy a keyboard with great big knobs on it is to play a keyboard with great big knobs. So I love these big fat things that you get on these. Excellent. Okay, so I'll put this back into mono, and then show you the filter and the different poles. So now we're back in mono mode. 4 pole. Three pole. Two pole. And 1 pole. One pole sounds much more exciting, doesn't it? Two pole. Three pole. And 4-pole. While you're playing with them, you can really feel a difference. I love the 1-pole. Okay, so yeah, there's a fair amount of difference between the filters on the two. Obviously, the Sub 37's got the multi-drive as well, which is effectively the same as taking this and sticking it through maybe a Moogafuga and Moogafuga, and sticking the drive pedal up, or the drive input, I should say.